Happy Thursday, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. My hair is crazy today, but that's okay. So it's been a little while since we've kind of updated on all the projects we're doing. So a lot has changed in our little world. So on Thursdays, every Thursday, every other weekend, I'm at the store, but every Thursday I am here. Since I have off for my full-time job, which is great. My husband got a full-time job as well, and so now we're both full-time jobs, running the store. Fun times, to say the least. But with that has come freedom to get to learn my embroidery machine. I had a dear friend she's decided not to sew anymore, and she brought me all kinds of material. That excites me a whole lot. And so I'm super excited about using that embroidery machine. We spent all day yesterday. I showed her a few crochet stitches. She's really learning to crochet, and she's doing a great job, so I kind of showed her some things, and then she really helped me with my embroidery machine, kind of learning how, why things happen, and so we're just trying to fine-tune things. So fun. It wasn't fun yesterday, I will tell you for free, because we spent like 4 to 5 hours just trying to do one thing. And I know I embroidered wrong colors in places, and that's okay, because this was a test run. This was the only one we got done in 4 hours. So, yep, here we are. So yeah, we got the blue should be black, and then the black right here should be blue. I know. And that's okay. But isn't she darling? So just imagine, all finished. This is just the little head, the little cow head. But isn't she a doll? Isn't she beautiful? Anyway, we did get one done. And a lot of mistakes were made, but that's okay. We got the first one done. And I will learn how to make this cute. This is the reason I bought the embroidery machine. This right here. She was making these, and I was just like, I need these for my store. These little plushies. And she was like, well, she just didn't, I guess she didn't sell them or whatever. So I bought everything. I know, she gave me everything to make them. So I told her we were gonna trade yarn, because, y'all know we have a lot of yarn here. Told her she could have whatever she wanted. She goes, well, let me finish what I have, and then I will buy some from you, or just get some from you. Go shopping. And I was like, yeah, you should. Somebody needs to. It's a lot. That's okay. I mean, that's what we buy it for, is to use it and to make it. And I do have a lot. So I had a lot of plans when I bought it. And so, you can only crochet, and then life happens, right? Life gets in the lifey way. So, embroidery machine, we actually got to sit and quilt last weekend. We did hire a person to come in when I'm going to be gone, and my husband's going to be gone in the store, so we were training him. So I was able to actually sit down and quilt with my friend, and we are making the Perfect Pieces quilt by Easy PC Quilt. It came out in 2023, but look at that. Is that not gorgeous? So we got 25 blocks. So we decided to do like heart blocks first. There's a heart block. And so they're not perfect, and these, it's a quilt for me. It's the first quilt I've ever made. So we pieced them together. We started piecing together and sewing together, And I think it's cool that I have, you know, we have friends that we can sew with. Excuse me. That, you know, so there's 25 different little squares. See, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Anyway, so my first quilt, and it is for me, so we have 25 little squares, and this has really been fun. I didn't think I would like it as much as I really love it. So, but you can kind of see that's where the hearts are going to be, and then the bigger blocks is the cross. And in these bigger blocks, I don't know, randomly, I just kind of want to throw some embroidery in there. We'll see. Before I get it all connected and whatever, I may do that. I may do that. So we'll see. I don't want to ruin my quilt, but it is mine, and so does it matter? Not really. It really doesn't matter. I don't think it matters anyway. So those are my sewing adventures for the last couple weeks. You did see my little surprise box by Twice Shared Sheep. Y'all guys, if y'all don't subscribe to their little box, I don't even know who you are. Hold on just a minute. Sorry about that. Phone calls and all. So speaking of, so we've been talking about sewing. So I got my new Mrs. Quilty box. If you like to sew, it's really fun. It comes with a book that gives you a block of the month. This is box 4. You get little gifts. I've gotten all kinds of things, but this is I mean, look how cute that is. A tape measure. I love my tape measures and I lose them all the time. But this one is super cute. Look at it. So cute. But I love it. And it comes in centimeters and inches. It's a 60-inch. So that's cute. And then you get I got 2 little handmade tags. Little leather handmade. Super cute. And then you get a whole bunch of fat quarters. I think 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. I was wrong. You get 12 fat quarters. And they are they're very soft. They're super good quality. Isn't that pretty? I'm not a big orange, but this is more of a fall type. But anyway, you see the point. So the block of the month, and so my idea is, yes, 12 fat quarters, retractable, tape measure, leather tags, the block of the month, and then you get a bunny lunch bag. You can make a bunny lunch bag, 4-season table runner, a luggage tag, a coffee cup sleeve, and a casserole keeper. You can make all of those. So when I have more time, I am going to do all the blocks of the month because and the patterns are fun. There's a tote bag in the last one that I do want to make, but anyway, because I'm the tote bag queen and we know this, and I need to make some tote bags, and I have not had the time to do that. So I think I've sold all of my tote bags, honestly, in the store. So that's all right. So let's talk about crochet and knit. Y'all, I made a cardigan. It's a tulip lace cardigan. I got it as a kit. I think at Hirschner's or Mary Maxim. I don't remember which one. And if you hear some crazy sounds, I'm going to try to keep it, but they're doing construction next building, two buildings down, but we can hear each other, so it is what it is. So let me show you my tulip lace cardigan. So here it is. It is really pretty. Really pretty. I do believe it is 100% cotton. So literally it's a shell stitch and single crochets. Well, double crochets. I can't remember. But it is really pretty. And I have the perfect tank top to go underneath it. So I really do love it. And I made it kind of long, right? So I can wear, you know, shorts or whatever. Anyway, and you definitely want to wear it, you know, but I really love it. And then I made this tank top. It's called the Summer Crochet Top. And it is, you use the Softy Cotton by Bernat. Okay, so anyway, the tank top uses the Softy Cotton by Bernat. It is 60% cotton, 40% acrylic, right there. And so it's very soft, and the pattern is literally right here. I also got that from, I want to say it was Mary Maxim, could be Hirschner's. And then I had one skein of it left, and I couldn't tell you because I don't have it, but I'm pretty sure that's 100% cotton, and it's really pretty. And they were fun. They were very quick. It didn't take me very long. Let me see. Okay, so the tulip lace cardigan it's a Premier, so I'm pretty sure I got it from Mary Maxim. Anyway, you use the hipster cotton. It's 100% cotton. I think I made the large size. I want to say that's what I did. Maybe I did, yeah, like size number 3. And so that's how much cotton yarn I had left. And then this I made a large size, and it's quite big, and it's roomy, and I like it. It fits just good, just perfect. So I will be able to wear it in the store. Let me move you closer. What else? The blanket. So this blanket I've been working on forever, I feel like, and it still takes me an hour and 45 minutes, so I've improved a little bit. But this is where I think we were last time. So I think I've done quite a bit, honestly. Filling it in, I've added quite a bit. I still have a long way to go, but I'm just using scraps and minis that I think who this blanket is for. She likes pinks and blues, so hopefully. And it's the Sweet Shop blanket by Laura Penrose. It really is not difficult at all. It just takes time, honestly. And even like the wrong side, it's so nice and squishy. I really need to get the lead out with this one and get it finished and get it done. Now, I had my best friend's mother ask me to make a pair of socks. So I've been working on her socks. So I finished one and I have started the other. And surely when I go to work tomorrow, I will have it all finished. And then I can add whatever's left into the blanket because it's blue and she likes blue and pink. So I think that is all my projects that I have going right now. Now, Twice Sheared Sheep has had made a challenge with their boxes, and of course I need a challenge, right? So I do believe it doesn't matter what yarn you use. Of course, they like you to use their yarn, but I don't have enough of their yarn to make a shawl. So I do have a pretty pink color. I do have this, so that I bought from Marina on Etsy. And let me tell you, it's so pretty. And it comes with little project tags. And so this is gonna be a shawl. And you get to pick off of Twice Sheared Sheep's website. They have some projects that you can make, and I don't really like any of them. So, and we all know if you don't like them, you're not gonna make them. But they had one that, you know, they weren't free, that you had to buy, that they would also accept. So there's one. I'm going to buy it. It's gonna be very pretty. And I'm really excited to make it. It's gonna be big and flowy, just like I like. And we'll see how that goes for sure. I would like to start it probably gonna take it to work with me this weekend and get it going. Then I forgot about a t-shirt I was making. I started it, so I kind of got upset with this Noro pattern. I was having a very hard time with it. I could not get the bottom band correct. So I said, to heck with it. And I found this one. It's called the Wheat Berry Lace Top. So that is what I'm going to do with my Noro yarn. I started it and I haven't touched it since. Let's see. Literally, I'm this far. And I feel like it's going really well. I'm starting to get the little wavy bottom, and so I haven't touched it since. But now that I finished these two projects, I will have time. But, you know, starting new projects. Also, from Hirschner's, I got this petal lace cardigan. Isn't it really pretty? It is so pretty. Sorry. Making sure nobody's coming in. There's a lot of noise outside. This, I bought the cutest dress. And it is smocked at the top. And it's just kind of the halter type. So it's sleeveless. It's really pretty. So I figured I would make this to go on top of it. I had already ordered this, but I think that dress is just so pretty. It's pink, it's springy. It is absolutely gorgeous. I didn't take any pictures of me wearing it last week, but it's okay. I would say the only drawback to this dress is it doesn't have pockets, but it's lacy. It's pink. It's very pink, which is my color. I'm trying to get out of just wearing like pink or gray. There's no other color for me. Pink, gray, black. So this is green, and I'm really trying hard to get out of my comfort zone, but we like what we like, right? I have a lot of pink, and so I'm gonna make this as well. I think it'll go really fast. There's literally only 6 of these little skeins that came with it. It's super lacy, so which one do I make first? I think I'm gonna make this because it's crochet. I think I'm gonna do this first, and maybe the shirt. Maybe. We'll see. And that is all this time, I swear, of my ongoing things that I have going on. I've got to, y'all don't even know the fabric that she brought me. And I would love to show you, but you already know it's a mess up here, and then you're gonna see it and go, golly, it's a really big mess. But also, while I'm on Pinterest and I find again, I'm really loving the quilt. I've always loved quilts. Nobody ever made me a quilt, so I learned to do it myself, right? I know that's usually something passed down, and nobody in my family quilts. That was not something that was passed down in my family. But I thought too, patchwork granny square blankets, and they're like quilts. And I've been seeing them all over Pinterest, which, you know, I like quilts, right? And it shows you all these quilts, and you make them with granny squares. The first one that I saw was the modern medallion bedspread. And so Anita Gibney, and made by Anita, she is the one. Sorry, I'm showing this part, but this is what got my attention. And I was like, I love that. I want to make that. So she wrote this book, and let me tell you, it's full of beautiful, beautiful quilt squares, the squares that you use. And I know Mima has the imagination quilt, and I really want to make that one too. But look at that. Look at that. That's a sampler. She talks about blocking. She gives you all kinds of fun stuff. But there are also a lot of different projects. You have a lavender path baby blanket, which is kind of a 9-patch. And then you have, well, it is exactly a 9-patch. See, it's like a 9-patch quilt, and that's easy to do. And then you have the Polaris sofa throw. Isn't that gorgeous? Anyway, you can find this on Amazon. I will link it in the description. There's all kinds of different, this is called the Exploration Sampler. Look at that. Anyway, so I bought the book off of Amazon. I'm gonna make, the good thing is the book's not ever going anywhere. And I can make, and I don't make blankets, but I just want to make those blankets. And I think it'd be kind of fun to make a blanket and a quilt at the same time. We'll see. We'll see what we figure out in the future. So, life has been lifing crazy. I don't think I've stopped going since I got off work. I took on a part-time job, which is just 1 day a week. You think 1 day a week, but when you throw it all together with everything else, it's quite crazy. So I got off work last Tuesday, and then Wednesday, what did I do Wednesday? Oh, I think I worked in my yard, and I was at home doing laundry. Thursday, I opened the store and was training. Friday, he did really well, so Friday I went and bought to the plant nursery, the wholesale plant nursery, and got a few plants, not very many, and then brought them back, put them in inventory. Saturday, I quilted with my friend, you saw. And then Sunday, we finished up those little squares and I went to church, then finished up the little squares. Let's see, what else did we do? Then Monday, I went to South Texas, like to the border, and got stuff for the store because we were empty. And I will kind of show you what we picked up. And I made some videos, so go to Mustardseedhobbys Facebook page and you can see kind of everything we do there. I'll also link the business Facebook page. We do ship some things. Just give me a call or a text, whatever, on the app on Facebook, and we can work something out, I'm sure. So then let's see, that was Monday. Tuesday, I went to work. Wednesday, that was yesterday. Yesterday, we had my friend come down and we worked on my embroidery machine. Today's Thursday, here I am, and I'm making a video with the store open. And tomorrow, I go back to my full-time job. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Get off Tuesday, and we do it all over again. But at home, my peony is about to bloom 5 years. 5 years in the making. I've been in this house, goodness, 9 years, maybe. No, I've been in the house 8 years. I've been in the house 8 years, and I planted this peony 5 years ago, and it has never bloomed. And I have dug this thing up. I have fed it. I have dug it up, moved it, dug it up, moved it. Anyway, I have researched peonies, like why won't it bloom? I have a friend down the street. Her peonies bloom like their heads off. So anyway, I don't know what I did this year, but whatever it was this year that I did different, I moved them again this year. I fed them, and so we have a bloom, and it's amazing, and I will try to show y'all. And then my clematis, the first year, I planted them last year, and it was so hot when I planted them, and clematises do not like heat at all. So it's loving its life right now, even though we are hitting 90s in Texas already. March, we're in the 80s and 90s already. So, but it's loving its life. My little purple one is bloomed, just one bloom. I don't think I mean, who knows, maybe it'll grow bigger, but it kind of just grew this big and then bloomed. That's it. And my pink one is still growing, so maybe. My jasmine is there. Everything's kind of coming back. I have hardy hibiscuses. They're this big out of the ground. Anyway, I'm really excited. Everything's kind of coming back. My salvia is already huge and is blooming. My moonflower is getting big. So everything's kind of coming back. I have a maple, a Japanese maple. I leave it in a pot because, well, I don't know really where to put it where it won't get super full sun. So I just kind of move it around as the season progresses so it doesn't burn. But I love Japanese maples. So that being said, life is crazy and life-in. It is life-in for sure. But it's all good, right? It's all good. And if we didn't work hard and often, what would we do with ourselves? Sit around and crochet more? Probably. Sew more? Probably. But I need to get busy getting all of these. I've got to organize this material because it's just piled everywhere, and clean up this room so I can get busy cutting the rest of the material we need for my quilt. Anyway, that's it. Have a good weekend, y'all. Next weekend is Easter. Super excited about that. Easter is coming. It's gonna be so good. I love y'all guys, and happy making whatever you want to make.